Oh yeah, Andrea. So they're just each going to introduce themselves to you, and then we'll wrap up.
Hey, I'm Andrea Milligan. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. I did my master's degree at Lee University, and that's where I met Kim. She was my supervisor for play therapy, which is an intervention that you use with children ages about 3 to 12. And that's what's kind of been my focus ever since then. I've done a lot of hours at Centerstone Community Mental Health Agency, and I've done a lot of focus with children who've experienced trauma, foster care, major disruptions. And within the last 2 years, I've actually started working with adults as well. Women struggling with anxiety, couples. I've done some premarital work as well. So right now I'm accepting evening appointments, which is good for people with work and school schedules. So, yeah.
Okay, who's next?
Oh, I'm Jay. I'm Juliet Thomas, and I'm a licensed professional counselor. I am in the doc program at Argus University in Nashville. Just started my dissertation process at the same time I'm switching practices, whatever. But I also see children, I see adolescents, and I do see adults as well, but I would say my specialty is children and adolescents. I use play therapy and some other theoretical orientations as well. I'm married, I have 2 kids, and yeah, that's me.
I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist with a specialization in trauma counseling, but I see mostly teenage girls, and that's kind of been my niche. I guess for the past 10 years I've volunteered with my church and everything for quite some time. And so what I see a lot of is self-harm, anxiety, depression, but a lot of anger. And I really am interested in working with not just the symptoms, but the deeper issue that's there and just processing through that. So I would like to continue that work, but I also work with couples and women of all ages. So kind of all across the board a little bit, but I would say my specialty is in adolescent females, and I lead 2 groups, a group on Tuesday and a group on Thursday, and it's an adolescent process group that can help with trauma, it can help with self-esteem issues, kind of run the gamut of teenage girl problems. So I'm married to Hank Curran over there, and he works in youth ministry as well, so I would say we're a pretty good duo. But I'm so thankful for Kim and Jeff and the ways that they have helped me move into my professional life. So this is a really exciting place to be. I got to be here the whole week, and every single client commented on how peaceful they felt. So I'm so thankful for that. Thank you guys for coming.
Okay. Well, I'm Nathan, and I'm in pursuit of licensure as a professional counselor here in Tennessee. I work primarily with preteen, teenage, and adult clients with issues related to sexuality. So that can run the gamut of sexual identity issues, sexually acting out, sexual compulsive behavior, excessive pornography use. That's kind of my bread and butter. I really enjoy working with that population especially. I'm also trained in trauma therapy, as Kelly is as well, and I also offer EMDR services for my clients. In addition to working here at Roots, I also am a Tennessee state-approved sex offender treatment provider, which is a mouthful to say. But I work in another local agency where I co-lead treatment groups for adult and juvenile sex offenders, which that work has just greatly prepared me for what I do here, which is trauma and sexuality. And Jeff and Kim have both been such a blessing in my life, both like professionally and personally. I love babysitting their kids, so feel free to talk to me afterward about like the issues that I work with, or my or EMDR, which I'm very passionate about, or most recently the new opportunity here, which I'm so excited for. But thank you all for coming.
My name is Rachel Downer. I also went to Richmond, and I specialized in sex therapy and trauma. The main things that I like to work with, I just came from working at Lee University, so I was working with college students for the past year and a half, and my main niche is trauma work. But I really love working with women's issues, really taking a holistic approach to helping them with developing identity and self-worth, and working through all of the issues that culture creates in us. And I'm really passionate about working with trauma. I really try to take a holistic approach with that. I also gone through the EMDR training, and I like to do a lot of body work, sensory motor stuff. I helped to lead a dance group while I was at Lee to help people get more in touch with their bodies again, who've been through trauma. So, they're my main areas. Oh, and I'm married to Paul over here. He's the pastor of the mission, and we're expecting a baby girl in a few weeks, so I'm going to be out of commission for a few months, but I'll be back to see clients in September.
My master's in clinical mental health at Richmont, and in the process getting a specialization in trauma. So I think I'm most excited about working with people with anxiety and college students. I've led a few small groups with college students and just really love working with that age group. And I'm getting to do the girls group with Kelly as well, and getting to see how she runs that, and so that's all very exciting.